today's broadcast. Shout out to our sponsors. And now for our broadcast.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Oakfield Gymnasium here as we get ready here for a non-conference contest here between, I think it's too cold out there, I think my brain froze. Where are we at even? Oh yeah, we're in Oakfield here. So we're going to be taking on Watertown Luther Prep, the Phoenix, out of the Midwest Classic Conference here at Oakfield. And joining me on the broadcast is Justin. Justin, thanks for bearing out here on the cold. We were trying to talk about one. Do you remember the last time that you got to see the Lady Oaks play in person?
Me? Oh. Who did they play? Had to be. 2 weeks ago, I think it was, but I don't remember who they played. Or maybe I was here for a boys' game. I don't know. I kind of lose track of where I am.
I know. We only go to a couple of contests a week, so yeah, it's pretty difficult. We had a chance to see them, or we broadcast them when they were over at the Trailways crossover game, and you're going to hear me talk with Coach Stephen Gross about that against the Partyville Bulldogs, and they did not have their best outing as Partyville was super solid as a team coming out of the Trailways West. It's probably one of the better girls teams that I have seen in the Trailways, but I have not seen well, I take that back. I did see Lourdes play early in the season, and but I haven't seen them see.
That's the last time I was here.
When you saw them
They
play
played
Oshkosh Lourdes? Okay. We're going to step aside here. We're going to hear from some of our sponsors, then we're going to come back and talk a little bit about Watertown Luther Prep. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with Justin Schwartzmiller, and on our portable is the doctor, Cameron Hatcher. We'll be back.
The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Call PT Tire and Service in Brandon. The automotive experts. Beat the Wisconsin snowfall. Stay charged this winter. PT Tire and Service. Full service, batteries and wipers available on site. Call 920-346-TIRE. Put Christmas lights on your tree this holiday season, not your dashboard. Call PT Tire and Service to get those lights in the right place. Over 20 years in business and ready to service your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon, 920-346-TIRE.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
Welcome back here to Oakfield High School Gymnasium here as we get ready here for this non-conference contest. 3 minutes remaining here in the JV game here, and then we'll get ready for some warm-ups. Let's talk about Watertown Luther Prep. Their overall record so far on the season is 9-2, 7-1 in the Midwest Classic Conference behind Lake Country Lutheran, who is a ranked team, and just ahead of Living Word Lutheran, who is also a ranked team. Lake Country Lutheran, I believe, is in Division 4. I'll have to double check that. I know I'll get some help from Aaron over at Glory Days Sports Consulting. He'll be able to fill me in with that type of stuff. And Aaron, if you are listening already, if you would also fill us in. I must have cut out some dates for the Oakfield Lady Oaks, and we're missing the results from between December 28th and January 13th. So if you can put those in the chat as well. But let's take a look. On November 19th is when they lost to Lakeside Lutheran, 27-47. Their only other loss, again, was to Lake Country Lutheran on January 17th. So you play each country team, that's Lake Country Lutheran. They lost to on the 17th. They lost to Lakeside Lutheran on the 19th. Lakeside Lutheran is the other team that is ranked. I saw both of the Lakes, not Living Word Lutheran, so my apologies there. Otherwise, they have had their way pretty much with each of their opponents. They played a non-conference game against Marshall, which is a really good non-conference game for them. They also played a tough Lake Mills team, which is a division up, 33-31. They beat them. Otherwise, they haven't really been challenged very much so far on their schedule. And part of the issue when you have such a big conference, if I'm looking at this correctly, they have 10 teams in the Midwest Classic. You just don't have the ability to put as many non-conference teams in there because you're playing 18 games in conference when you play twice, and I believe that you're allowed to max out at 24. So that causes you some headaches when you're trying to schedule additional opponents. Let's take a look at some of the individual statistics here for some of their players. Leading the team in scoring is Eleanor Wendorf. She has averaging 14.2 points per game. She's made 54 out of 117 field goal attempts. That's 46%. From the free throw line, 32 for 44. That's 73%. Three-point land, 16 for 39, 41%. That is knocking them down, and she's had a game high of 23 points in a game. Second leading scorer on the team is Emma Nyhart. She's got averaging 9.4 points per game. She's had 44 out of 90 on the field goal attempts. That's almost 49%. And then 10 for 20 at the free throw line. That's only 50%. She's got to clean that up if you want to be stronger as far as in the scoring side of the game. And then she's been 5 for 23 on three-point land. That's only 21.7%. 19 points is the high she's had in a game. Also leading scorers is Lydia Vassold. She had 5.6, and Hannah Fitzsimmons with 5.4. Leading the team in leading the team in assists is also number 12, Eleanor Wendorf. She's had 46 assists in the 11 games. That gives her a 4.2 assists per game. 32 turnovers, so more assists than turnovers. That's the ratio that you're kind of looking at. Only averaging 3 turnovers of a game. That's pretty good if she's your point guard. She's got 48 steals. That's an incredible number that she has. And then Emma Nyhart with 1.9 averaging assists per game, and Lydia Vassold 1.8 assists per game. Leading in rebounds is number 24, Emma Nyhart. She has averaging 5.5 rebounds per game, 29 offensive, 31 defensive, and 60 rebounds total. And right behind her, number 50, Hannah Fitzsimmons with 5.4 rebounds per game, 20 on the offensive side, 39 on the defensive side. So she's got 59 rebounds. Let's take a look at some of the team statistics here for the Phoenix of Watertown Luther Prep under head coach Eric Paulson. As a team, they've come out in the first half and scored 290 points and only giving up 200. That's a winning recipe, but then you take a look at the second half. 318 points in the second half, giving up only 191. You're outscoring your opponents 608 to 391 on the year. Field goals made as a team, they're scoring about 40% on the field goals. From the free throw line, only 50%. From three-point land, 29%. Compared to their opponents on field goal land is at 37. 49.4 from free throw land, and 26.3 from three-point land. Again, the numbers, though, if you take away those percentage and you look at the exact numbers, their opponents have only attempted 257 field goals, whereas Watertown Luther Prep has attempted 590. Those are just incredible numbers that they're putting up on the offensive side. As a team, their assists, 149. Their opponents, they've given up only 68 assists. Steals, 147 steals to 78. 158 turnovers to 132. So their turnovers are a little bit higher, but they've had the ball so many more times. On the rebounds, on the boards, 161 offensive rebounds to 39. 210 defensive to 83, and 371 to 213 as a team. We're going to step aside here, and we're going to come back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream. We'll hear from Coach Gross, and then we will take a look at the statistics for the Oakfield Lady Oaks. We'll be back after these messages here on Jeff's live stream.
For 50 years and counting, Burhags Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted Best of the Best Mattress Store and runner-up for Best Furniture Store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.burhagsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Burhags Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
When my husband passed, I needed direction on my finances. I felt like I was starting from a blank slate. Thrivent came into my life at a time that I really needed it. Thrivent helped me feel confident and create opportunities to be more giving. I think my husband would be very proud, but I'm proud of myself because I've educated myself, and I kind of learned that maybe I could have been doing this all along.
Jonathan Leonard, Thrivent Financial here in Waupun, serving the local communities. Thanks. God bless.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The Oakfield Booster Club, a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Joining me now on the show is the head coach for the Mighty Oaks, Stephen Gross. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Coach, I'm glad that so far it looks like this contest will be on, so we get an opportunity to come and visit your gymnasium one more time. Again, we love absolutely coming there and covering all of your activities. We really love covering your girls. So let's talk a little bit about the last time we covered. And I know it wasn't the greatest outing that you had expected, and I'm sure there's all kinds of factors, but just talk to us about how things went with against the Partyville Lady Bulldogs on the Trailways crossover.
Yeah, Partyville's a solid team. They have a lot of depth to their roster, and they have a lot of size to their team. They did a really, really nice job of attacking the basket hard. I felt like we battled hard. We were the smaller team of the two. In the little things that we worked on in practice, I felt like executed, but then we forgot some of those other things that we try to consistently work on, but didn't stress as much as we were preparing for them. Just kind of a frustrating game all around between just how we played and then some calls that I didn't necessarily agree with, but that's why the game is played. So kudos to Partyville for working through it and figuring it out. And that's just something we got to get better at.
Have you had a chance then to meet with the girls and talk about how you would like to move forward with this since that game?
Yeah, so we were able to have practice yesterday for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and we had a good, not necessarily a sit down, but while we were talking through things and prepping for today's game, we just talked about, we just did a really quick pulse check of everybody. I usually do check-ins with each of them individually. And being that we're halfway through the season, just wanted to do a check with everybody. And we talked through a couple of things and talked through those things that we need to continue to be consistent with. And hopefully we can put that into action.
Yeah, I was really impressed with the Partyville girls. I think that's the first time I had a chance to see them this year. I thought they had decent length. I thought that they had good speed. I just thought that they were very tenacious as well, just having a hard time to have your girls operate in their offense. And then defensively, they just move the ball around quite a bit that regardless of whether you were in your man or your zone, it seemed like they were able to figure out how to break through.
Yep.
Talk to me about today's game. Let's see if we can erase the memory of Partyville for right now. And let's talk about Watertown Luther Prep.
Yeah, Watertown Luther Prep's a good team. They're athletic. They again have some depth in size to them. Also, they are 9-2 on the season so far, so they are off to a great start. It's going to be a battle for us again. They're a team that likes to attack the basket and attack the lane off the dribble, and then they got a couple of kids that can go down and battle down in the post. So it's going to be a tough game for us. But I think if we show up to play today, I think we'll be all right, and it'll be a good game.
And we've talked about this before. You have really loaded your schedule, and I believe in speaking with you as well, it's not about wins and losses for you. It's about the level of competition and how well your girls compete against that. So just talk a little bit about that.
Yeah. So, I mean, in a lot of them are like, oh my God, your non-conference schedule is brutal. And I mean, it gives us an opportunity to play against some really good teams consistently throughout our season, not just conference games and in the ones that are regularly scheduled for us, but it continues to help us push a little bit who we are as a team, and then just seeing different competitions so we can continue to grow as a team. And I mean, the reality of it is if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. And if you're not beating the best, you got some work to do. So it just helps us continue to fight and continue to grow in some of those deficits that we have.
Coach, I want to thank you for taking the time to join me here today on the pregame show. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, hopefully the cold holds off long enough and it warms up just a little bit.
I hope so as well, because I want another chance to see the Lady Oaks play. So thank you for joining me here on the pregame show. It's been the head coach for those Lady Mighty Oaks, Stephen Gross. We'll be back after these messages here on Jeff's live stream.
Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. SAMS also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for SAMS well drilling. We at SAMS are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. SAMS well drilling, well worth it.
Friday, January 31st is going to be a special night as the basketball teams and fans of Central Wisconsin Christian, Hildesford, and Johnson Creek join forces for Hoops for Hope, a night for cancer at the CWC Gymnasium. Several activities will be taking place to raise funds to support 2 area families battling brain cancer. CWC Director of Advancement Greg Zonefeld and CWC 2014 alumni Jared Rignaris. We know that cancer has touched many of our lives in some manner and want to invite you to partner with us in making this a very successful evening of hope. Check out the CWC website for further information.
Is your child ready for life? At Central Wisconsin Christian, we equip students not only with an exceptional education, but also with the spiritual foundation they need to navigate today's world with confidence and faith. Our graduates are prepared for life, academically, personally, and spiritually. Discover what makes Central Wisconsin Christian different. Call us at 920-324-4233 or visit us online at wearecwc.org. Central Wisconsin Christian, preparing students for life and eternity.
King Mac.
All right, welcome back here. Oh, Jeff, you got
There
the
we go. Echo.
Yeah. On the pregame show, we're going to give you the stats for the Lady Oaks so far this season. 4-1 of the Trailways East Conference. Again, tough loss on last Saturday against a very good Partyville team, but 4-1 of the conference, 7-5 overall. I mean, not much you can really talk about their out-of-conference schedule. They played very similar teams to, the local area teams. They played Randolph. They beat Randolph. We did that game in the beginning of the year.
Right.
You did the game where they lost to Lamira. They lost a tight one to WLA. Then they won 4 in a row. Then they lost to Kiel, beat Random Lake. I mean, they're 2-2 in their last 4 games. They're kind of just meandering around there. I know Coach Gross, I talked about it the one day with them. Actually, they're 2-3 in their last 5 because we don't have that Lourdes game on there.
Right.
Where I did talk to Coach Gross after that game, and he felt that they could have given a little. He thought they had more against that team, and that they maybe played a little scared because in past they have nothing to lose or nothing to win against that team. Because in years past it's been a struggle against Lourdes here.
They did have a great game against Living Word Lutheran, and there's a comparable that they have there. So we'll see how that actually plays out.
Which one you got next? Team stats or player stats?
Individual stats. Yep.
Okay. Individual stats here. Leading scorer for the Oakfield Oaks, the same as always, Georgia Hoffman with 23.3. She shoots 40% from the field, 80.5% from the line. To me is unbelievable for a taller player. Most bigs don't shoot well from the line.
Right.
And we know Georgia can shoot the 3, but she's not shooting it well this year.
No.
She's 9 of 56, 16% from beyond the arc. Season game high of 32 points. Krista Sabel with 8.4 points per game, shooting about 41% from the field, 50% from the line. She's only taken 2 free throws all year. 41% from behind the arc, 42% basically.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's really good. And a season high of 18 points in a game as well. Liebenau averaging 7.2 points. Again, shooting 40% from the field, 42% from the line. Would like to get those numbers up. 45.5% from behind the arc. And a season high 8 points in a game, 18 for her as well. You're very similar in your shooting numbers across the board here, from your field goal percentages and from behind the arc between your guards. You want to be able to shoot. You've got 2 guards shooting over 42%. You would think, realistically, you'd be better at 7 and 5 this year, Jeff.
Right, that's what I would be thinking as well.
Krista Sabel leads in assists with 4.1, Georgia Hoffman with 2.5, and Liebenau with 2.5 as well. Turnovers, 19 from Krista Sabel. She averages 1.7 a game. 27 from Hoffman. She averages 2.5. And 25 from Liebenau. She averages 23. Steals, 22 from Krista Sabel, averaging 2 a game. Hoffman's got 40, averaging 3.6 a game. 14 from Liebenau, averaging a 1.3. Their numbers are there for this team, and I think I had a little conversation with Gross the last time I was here about it. They're right there.
Right.
They're just they're just got to get over the hump.
And that's the good thing about what he's got going on here, I think, with his schedule right now as well, is the fact that he has opportunity here to I just had to adjust my headset here. It's cranked a little bit there too much. With his schedule, he has the opportunity to continue to grow and improve. And I think that the illness bug has already gone through their team, so they should be in pretty decent shape. Great work there, by the way, with Ken. We're down on the floor there, getting the under the basket shots there, and watching the girls warm up here.
Hoffman,
go ahead.
Going to finish off the rebounds, and then we can get to the team stats.
Yep, absolutely.
Hoffman averages 12 rebounds a game, 132 overall, 56 offensively, 76 defensively. 5 from Sobel, 55 in total, 15 offensively, 40 defensively. 4.7 from Lydia Fleury, 52 total, 20 offensively, 32 defensively. Ryan Vielbeek, a much smaller player, averages 22 offensive rebounds, 25 defensive, 47 total, and a 4.3 rebounds per game. That's incredible.
That is awesome.
Team stats. They've scored 235 in the first half, given up 224. Scored 317 in the second half, giving up 288. Consistently kind of giving up about the same number, but the offense gets better in the second half. And Jeff, we're going to have to run some ads anyways because the national anthem's coming up.
Yeah, as soon as they get done with their announcements here.
What else we got? Overall team field goal percentage are shooting about 36% from the field, 67% from the free throw line is very good numbers, 29% from behind the arc. All relatively pretty good numbers. I mean, the numbers we see around the same spot for most teams we see at this point in the season. Assists per game is 13.8. Their opponent gets 9.1. Turnovers per game, 16.1. Their opponent gets 13.6. They average 11.1 steals per game and give up 9.8.
Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk.
Welcome back here to Oakfield Gymnasium as we get ready here for this non-conference contest here. Yep, I thought I remember that. I was waiting for a text message from Caleb to tell me that I didn't have the scoreboard camera in the lower corner. Again, we got the doctor, Cameron Hatcher, down on the floor for us. Starting lineup here for the Watertown Luther Prep. The Phoenix. Number 12, Eleanor Wendorf. Number 24, Emma Nyhart. Number 32, Elizabeth Kielpeen. Number 40, Lydia Vassold. And number 50, Hannah Fitzsimmons. Great job there on the floor.
I messed it up. It's Kelpeen.
Kelpeen, okay.
Oh.
That was on me. I was resetting my switcher here. For some reason, we always get some of this glitchiness every once in a while coming through. So I don't know why, but always remember if we have some technical difficulties, stay with us. We'll always come back. I've always been able to bring stuff back within a 2 minutes or 3 minutes at the longest. Starting lineup, number 1, Meredith Steinke. Number 3, Ryan Vielbig. Number 4, Krista Sabel. Number 10, Alexis Liebenau. And number 41, Georgia Hoffman. Once again, I'm really looking forward to a contest here that should be a lot of fun here as the girls get ready. The doctor right there in the huddle as the girls talk to each other.
I'm giggling about the doctor.
He's the doctor of the camera, man. He operates that baby like a surgeon. And here we go, starting things out. Emma Neihart wins it for Luther Prep, the Lady Phoenix. Looks like they're in a zone defense here. Nope, it looks like they switched off to a man. Pushing out that man defense here. Good steal right there by Krista Sabel. And I like, because we've got the A-team here, I can always switch it back and forth as the doctor gets the camera view from behind. Meredith Steinke drives, misses. Meredith had a fantastic game against Partyville in the second half. Partyville really exploited them, though, defensively here. They had better speed. They were able to move the ball around, and then they were able to find the openings in their man-to-man and drive to the basket. And when they didn't drive to the basket, they did a fantastic job of popping from the outside. Good defense there, almost another steal. Georgia Hoffman with some quick hands in there, reaching and slapping at the ball. Emma Neihart running it at the top. Gonna pick that up. Justin, feel free to produce on the camera as you see it as well, because there's the doctor shows us the floor shot, and I love that. I think that the one thing that we have that nobody else has is that portable camera down on the floor. And I know that some of our workers don't understand why I'm always harping. Missing on the three-pointer was Neihart, but the rebound goes out to number 32, Elizabeth Kelpine. Kelpine.
Even I messed it up when I was writing it down.
Good defense again there by Georgia Hoffman against Lydia Vassold, and the takeaway for the Lady Oaks. Almost returned the favor. 0-0 here after 2 minutes. Nobody has been able to find the bottom of the hoop. Meredith Steinke with the ball. Just a sophomore. Gets it over to the other four ladies on the floor are seniors. Vielbig just couldn't catch that one. Krista Sabel just tossed it a little bit too far out in front of her. Bringing it up for Luther Prep will be Eleanor Wendorf. So again, when I was talking about having all of the guys that we have here tonight, in Cameron and Justin here, everybody knows how to do all of the jobs here, so we could easily switch, and I'm okay with doing that as well. Justin does all kinds of producing. Cameron has done the producing as well, so everybody knows how the program works and the software and all of our equipment. And with all of the experience that the doctor has at Campbell University, he just does absolutely amazing camera work. And missing on an easy bunny on the inside was number 12, Eleanor Wendorf. Neihart turns, Georgia Hoffman challenges, and we're gonna get our first foul. And I'll bet I don't have the instant replay set up, and you're right, Jeff. You never do. I don't know why.
It's not a you never do thing.
I know.
It's a we never do type thing.
It's just I never set up that automatic, and we miss. And I try it a couple of times, and I just am not a fan of it, because sometimes it works until I switch off, but there's a good camera shot right there. Missing the second one. And the foul was on Georgia Hoffman. It's good to have this here. We really missed it when we were at the tournament. Georgia down inside, missing, gets her own rebound, puts it in and puts it back up, and we have our first score. Georgia for 2.
She was just stat pad. She wanted the rebounds.
That's right, padding her own stats. Lady Oaks with a 2-0 lead here at home. what would you call it? It's not the frozen tundra, and a good drive there by number 32, Elizabeth Capine. 4-2. Well, we're not frozen in here. I actually was sweating. I had to change out, get rid of my jacket and my vest immediately. That's overthrown just outside of the reach of Krista Sabel. They're just not quite clicking yet, Justin, from what I'm noticing.
Yeah, neither team is really clicking. Shooting wise, I mean, inside, both teams missing a couple layups to start. Passing isn't all there.
Could it be the fact that nobody has school tomorrow, so they're thinking about what they're going to do on their day off? It's a Monday. They just got back into trying to get back into the swing of things. I mean, there's all kinds of things.
I don't think Oakfield even had school today. I think they had in-service today, if I remember.
You are correct. I did talk to Coach Gross about that when I interviewed him. In and out. Rebound, out, and it's going to go to Alexis Lieb now.
Both teams' field goal percentage is taking a hit early.
Feel big over to Steinke. Got Georgia down low. Off. Georgia with a rebound. Lays it in.
And you have no problem with Krista Sabel taking that shot.
Oh, not at all.
She's a 42% three-point shooter. You want her to take that shot.
Exactly. Good shot there again on the portable down on the floor. Absolutely. When you got Georgia down there, right, you pop that three, you make it, you're in great shape. You miss it, you got Georgia get the rebound. Working the outside again, a good cutter. Good defense there by Krista Sabel. Coming back down the court. Good following the action here from behind. You know that scoreboard there in the corner here is a beautiful scoreboard. Inside to Georgia. Whoa, nice reverse lay in there for Georgia Hoffman.
This pass from Vielbig too. Put it where she could only get it, a high pass.
Right.
And it's not like Watertown Luther Prep is losing size inside. I don't have my sheet next to me of the name.
No, you've got Nyhart,
yeah,
number 24. She can match her. And a foul is going to go on number 32, Elizabeth Kilpeen.
Yeah, 24, Nyhart, she's 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Georgia's 6'1", so I mean, it's not a terrible difference right there.
Just testing to see if got the instant replay there. So obviously I didn't click it in time, but looks like we're all set with it at least. Once again, good shot. Lydia Fleury came in. She came in for Alexis Lieb now. And looks like Haley Rothering is in as well. I think she came in for, lays that up there is Nyhart, just talking about her there. Meredith Steinke is who Rothering came in for. She's going to take over as the point guard. Gets it over to Krista Sabel. Sabel, a little nice scoop just over the top of Ryan Vielbig again. Timeout to White, 6-4. Looks like it'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll step aside and take it with him. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Dr. Cameron Hatcher and Justin Schwartzmiller.
WDS Construction is a national general contractor with headquarters in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. But we are so much more. The holiday spirit has taken over the WDS corporate office. Our team has transformed the space into a festive wonderland with themes like Santa's Workshop and Christmas at the Zoo, along with other creative holiday decor throughout. From cheerful decorations to imaginative displays, every corner is filled with seasonal joy. WDS Construction wishes everyone a wonderful holiday season filled with warmth, joy, and plenty of festive fun.
Welcome back here to Oakfield as we get ready here for the ball to come back in here by the Lady Phoenix. Eleanor Wendorf running the things, number 12. Gets it back out, skip pass across the court. Good job stepping in. There was Rothering, Georgia Hoffman, Lydia Fleury, and Rothering all on the ball. And it's going to go turned over. That was number 40, Lydia Vassold. Brought the ball down too low. Georgia Hoffman gets possession. Georgia brings it up this time. She was the point guard last year, Justin. And we talked about that. She was one of the top 3, I believe, in the state for three-pointers. made, 3-point percentage. And, you know, it helped when she had her sister to work with her, who was taller, working the inside, and now she's the one she's the tall person on the team.
A lot of missed passes so far for the Oaks. Like everything seems to be passed high right now.
Right, yep. Picked up by Krista Sabo, another turnover. Gets it over to Rothring. To Georgia. Nice move there by Georgia Hoffman. Drives in. Gets hit with the body by number 42, I believe it was, Allie Cole. Hey, you got a athletic director from Lourdes is officiating again. Georgia made the first. Misses the second, which is very uncommon, right?
She don't miss a lot of free throws.
No, she doesn't. Oh, I take that back. That's not the AD from Lourdes. Where do I know that gentleman from?
I don't know. How would I know?
Who made that one?
Eleanor.
Thank you. Lydia Fleury. Again, I was impressed how she played against Partyville. She just was out-muscled, but she played really well as a taller player out on the court. Oakfield doesn't list the size of their players, so I'm not sure, but she's got to be 6 foot, or she might be even just a half-inch taller than Georgia. 6'1", Rothering drives in there. Georgia battles, grabs a hold of it, and lays it up and scores. And Georgia Hoffman now with 9 points, all of the team points here for Oakfield.
You got to have about 5 rebounds already, too.
Right, exactly. The official stands right in front of the camera. I think they do that on purpose. Oh, good kick. No. And it's going to go to the Lady Phoenix. Coming in is going to be Heather Wendt, as Emma Nyhart's going to have a seat. And so Olivia Vielbig, I didn't see Olivia come in either. She must have came in for Ryan, it looks like. Skip pass again, popping for 3, in and out. Georgia Hoffman with a rebound. Coming back the other way.
She'll have a double-double by half.
Good move to the inside, tried to feed it into Rothering, came back out to Fleury and Lydia. Good work there. Like to see her being aggressive and putting up some shots. I think that's important for her and for Meredith Steinke. Oh, and the foul from behind as Krista Sabo is going to get called for that one. Basket made by Heather Wendt. Free throw no good, grabbed by Georgia Hoffman. Coming back the other way. Picked up. Hoffman gonna try and muscle inside. Pass 3 and drops in there, and a good drop step there. Georgia Hoffman, I think she just said, I'm taking over. I don't have school tomorrow. Let's go in there. Doesn't matter if I get bruised up tonight. And she plays that way all the time. I shouldn't say that's how she plays. She plays very physical. She should play soccer because she had a whole bunch of kickballs the other night too, or the other day against Partyville. Just an all-around good athlete.
Isn't girls soccer season during softball season?
It is.
Yep, then
yeah.
she ain't gonna play soccer.
Exactly, you're not giving that up. Oh. Over and back is going to be the call. I thought Krista may have gotten a little bit of
Doesn't matter as long as the girl touches it before half court.
No, but I thought Krista got arm instead of ball. That's why I thought it was. I was surprised that it was actually called that it wasn't called a foul.
Didn't see anything.
Yep. But I'm not on the floor, so I don't know either. So we've always got angles. I don't trust our officials. Olivia gets blocked. Good hustle play there by Eleanor Wendorf. Come flying in and block the shot by Olivia. Ryan Vielbig comes in. So does Meredith Steinke. And Lexus Liebnow. Brings it out to the senior Alexis Liebnow. Inside to Georgia. Good feed to Lydia. She grabbed a hold of her own shot. Kicks it out to Georgia. Steps, popping for three. Oh, just off. And that's going to go out of bounds. I'm glad to see Georgia is confident there. And then to step off to the side. I'm going to kick it to, I don't know if Cameron will be able to get his microphone, because I'd like to see what his thoughts are maybe on how things are going down here on the floor, what he's seeing. We'll kick it to Justin's camera, so whatever Cameron has a chance.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we got you.
All right. It's very physical down here on the floor, as you would imagine, but it looks like the game plan for the last few minutes, at least for the Oaks, is working. Georgia Hoffman.
Thank you, Dr. Hatcher. Meredith Steinke just a little bit off. Vielbig tries to get it. Numbers for the Phoenix missing. Liebnow had a good kick out there to Vasgold, and a good block there by Lydia Fleury. Pretty good defense here. Kicking out, Georgia Hoffman misses it. That'll be picked up on the rebound. Coming back the other way, Meredith Steinke with it. Looking for some help, puts it on the floor, drives the lane, floater, and misses. Pushing it up, good hands there again. Georgia Hoffman, what a play. I mean, I don't think people realize how tough that was to reach across your body like a defensive back. Oh, full timeout. We'll step aside and take it with them.
PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today, 920-346-TIRE.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Welcome back here to... I do think that is.
Yeah, come on, I'm pretty good about it.
I know you are. I should know you know your bartenders. 5:55 left here in the first period. Trying to get it inside. Rothering. Oh, good job there. Pinned. Joint possession. Ball goes to the Phoenix, though. Good job there by Haley Rothring. I have to tell you, Justin, I've been impressed also. I know you haven't seen him since Lourdes, but I am impressed with the depth that he actually has coming off of the bench to be able to play. I mean, he's got three girls who rotate in. That's pretty decent. Oop, slipping. Good job there, kicking it back out by Kilpeen.
Not without Hoffman. They kind of switched to this 2-3 zone with a little bit of hedging.
Driving in, can't get there. Own rebound, lays it up, missing. Sabo blocking out, and it's going to go over, and I think she got hit in the neck as she was in there battling.
Makes sense, though, if the Oaks would switch to a 2-3 zone with the,
right.
with the taller players in the game for Luther Prep without having Hoffman and Fleury in the game.
Let's flip to the on the floor camera. Rothering turns the corner, loses it going up, and it's going to be Rothering. I think I must have got hit in the face before there.
I will say that both teams, their field goal percentages are definitely going down so far in this game.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I don't know what to attribute it to. When I saw this Oakfield team here play here at home last against Living Word Lutheran, Justin, 83 points. For a girls' game, it was 83-72. 24 with a push. That's going to be Hayden Colleen. Oh, no, sorry.
Wrong team.
Emma Nyhart. That's her first personal. We're waiting to find out who, what foul I missed. We'll kick it back up here to camera up on the bleachers. Leave now to Steinke. I hope Meredith will continue to shoot, even though she missed right there, because she's got that shot. She just has to hit it. The fact, though, that she's driving in the lane is going to make them start to stretch out that defense a little bit more to stop her from driving. A little give. Good kick there, I thought. Missed it. Popping for three. Nailing it. Good shot there by Wendorf. And it's 13-11. Ryan Vielbig to Meredith Steinke. To Krista Sabel. Back down inside, good move there to Liebnow. Oh, I thought she had it. Vielbig, she'll pop one. Nails it with the answer. A good job there by Ryan Vielbig. What a great answer there, Justin, to that other three-pointer.
She had a couple big threes against Lourdes at home. I think she actually went 3 for 3 from behind the arc at a point.
Good defense there by Liebnow. Just went right to number 52, Harper Brands. In, drives to the hoop, and she gets the little shooter's touch there and nails one in there for two. Thank you to the 38 computers who are logged in here. We're coming up to about the 3-minute mark, so you have a responsibility to get yourself into that YouTube chat. Let us know who you're cheering for, where you're watching from, who's your favorite player, and we don't care if you're for the Phoenix or for the Lady Oaks. We just want to know because the girls are going to watch, and a good job there again by Harper Brands. And it's now 16-15. We'll step aside and we'll be back. Full timeout here for Oakfield.
Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, Marf. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
We've always been a family that thinks about spend, save, give. It was refreshing to find a financial company that echoed that mentality.
With Thrivent, it's more than just about gaining financial confidence. It's about how you can use your resources to create change in your community. It's been a relationship that's created a whole exponential amount of good.
This is Jonathan Leonard, serving the area communities and supporting the local teams. Good luck this season.
God bless.
Welcome back here to Oakfield Gymnasium. A little pick and roll action, and it's laid in there, and a good job there. Georgia Hoffman comes in right away and puts in another two to get that lead back up to 3, and she's going to go to the free throw line as well. And we'll switch that to on the floor here and get the shot from behind. Good job there by Georgia Hoffman. What a sweet little stroke there she has. She comes back down the floor. And if Fitzsimmons brings the ball in to the point guard for the Lady Phoenix, Eleanor Wendorf. I think you need to drop kick that official. No, don't do that. There we go. Good work there with the elevator down there, Cameron. Oh, I think that was a foul on Rothering. In the act of shooting.
2 minutes for slashing.
There you go, that's what I would say it is. It's her first, it's only the team third foul. Brands misses the first. Thank you.
There really haven't been a ton of fouls so far in this. Both teams kind of getting away with everything so far. But it's physical.
Yeah, Cam said it. It's been a physical contest down there. Good rebound on the miss for the Lady Phoenix. Trailing here by 4, 2:10 counting here in the first half. Pop in is Wendorf for 3, missing it. And Krista Sabel tracks down the rebound. And good ball handling right there, and you can see, geez, I love on the floor. Oh, nice work, Georgia Hoffman. I don't even have enough room there. I had to move to another column here. Great job. Back here on the main after that great work. Getting on the floor. Trying to work it around the outside. Up by 6. Georgia Hoffman gets a piece of it. Just to make sure that it didn't come inside. Trying to get it in. Wendorf cuts across, is going to kick to the top, gives it to DeGalley. Back over to Fastgold. Vassold puts it on the floor. Lydia Fleury, I didn't see her come in. Got to enjoy that extra length in here, especially on this 2-3 zone. Trying to kick to the outside, trying to dribble drive. Rothering cuts her off at the baseline, trying to get inside. Georgia Hoffman with a big block, and from Lydia Fleury gets it in. And the Lady Oaks, good defense there. 50 seconds, good job there by Georgia Hoffman.
No reason to not keep feeding her.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
She's got a size difference inside. I mean, it's
but
pretty
she's not,
easy.
Those are not the easiest of layups, though, that she's been making. I mean, it's been pretty decent. Rothering gets it over to Georgia Hoffman. Gives it to Ryan Vielbig, 25 seconds and counting. Work the ball around, gets it into Rothering. And Sheely's went in there, and good work there by Haley Rothering. Did I call her Heather before? I think I did. It's Haley.
But no, I mean, right there is a prime example. I mean, this game's been physical. I mean, you look at Rothering, she had to battle hard to knock that layup down inside.
And missing is Wendorf. And all of a sudden, it's a 10-point lead here, Justin, for the Lady Oaks. We're going to have the doctor come on up here and share his thoughts with us up here at halftime after we get the girls exiting the gymnasium and heading to their locker room here. And we'll try and count up some of these numbers that we have here. Here at halftime, the score, 25-15. The Lady Oaks with the lead. We'll be back.
With Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin. Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
The Oakfield Booster Club, a non-profit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, enjoy the leaves falling in autumn, getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway, call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Welcome back here to Oakfield Gymnasium. Here at halftime, the score 25-15. Let's take a look at the scoring right now here for the Lady Phoenix. With 2 points is number 14, Libby Kieselhorst. She has 2. Emma Neihart with 2. And Elizabeth Kilpeen with 2. With 4 points, Harper Brands. And then with 5 points leading the team is number 12, Eleanor Wendorf. These numbers are way lower than they've had their entire season here. And again, I'm interested in hearing from Cameron, because he was down on this end quite a bit watching the defense of the Lady Oaks, but it certainly seemed pretty physical and looked like the officials were letting them play.
But hopefully they'll be consistent with that in the second half. I guess that's a type of mine watching games is it's fine to let stuff go, but you got to continue that the whole length of the game. It's hard to get it in a flow as a player. I would imagine it's the same in hockey.
Yeah, I mean, and it was pretty physical down there, right?
Yeah, definitely a physical game inside, but that I feel like that kind of plays into Oakfield's strength, or at least Georgia's.
Yeah, right, exactly. And Haley Rothring, I think, has played a great job on the defensive side too, Justin. I don't know if there was anything else that – I mean, Crystal Sabo is always flying around the court, picking off and grabbing steals as well, or turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, for the Oaks, I mean, they switched to that little 2-3 zone with a hedge, and anytime the ball went into the corner, they were hedging when the ball went in the corner. And I think that honestly, I didn't think they were going to do it when they brought Georgia back in, but they continue to do it. And ever since then, it's been a real struggle bus for the Lady Phoenix to score.
Right, exactly. We'll step aside here. We'll come back and we'll talk about the Lady Oaks here and give their scoring summary. You're listening to Jeff Sauer with Cameron Hatcher and Justin Schwartzmiller here from the Oakfield Gymnasium non-conference action here on Jeff's live stream. We'll be back.
Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verheg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Looking for something special in your child's education? The choices you make for your child today will impact their future forever. At CWC, we provide a Christ-centered education that shapes students academically, spiritually, and personally. From our exceptional elementary and middle schools to the academic rigor of life-enriching programs of our high school, CWC offers a place for students to grow and thrive. Our approach integrates faith into every subject, helping your child see the world through God's eyes. To learn more or schedule a visit, go to wearecwc.org.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome back here to Oakfield Gymnasium here in Oakfield, Wisconsin. Let's talk a little bit about the Oakfield Oaks. Let me give their scoring summary first. Scoring 2 points, number 30, Haley Rothring. You'd heard us talk about her defense. Number 34, Lydia Fleury with 2 points as well. And with 3 points, Ryan Vielbig. And then going off one more time in that half, 18 points for Georgia Hoffman. Again, Justin just started out here. Just talk about what, on the offensive side, what are you thinking?
I mean, offensively, yeah. I mean, just keep getting the ball to the inside. I mean, they've ran a couple pick and rolls with her, but majority of the time she's been just posted up, and they've thrown her a high pass on the inside, and they just can't get to her. And it's a struggle when you have someone at the size and the ability under the basket as Georgia Hoffman, because, okay, you think, oh, maybe we'll just follow her. No, because she's an 81% free throw shooter, so you can't follow someone like that. Plus,
and I don't know if Cameron, are you able to give us your 2 cents there? Again, you got to see some of the offense down there. Nope, he's not able to. He's getting that portable camera work instead. But the rest of the team, you talked about it earlier, Justin, they were having a hard time, I think, connecting with the passes. They were still overthrowing. And I thought until they started to feed Georgia Hoffman every single time, I think that they were still missing on that. Then all of a sudden, boom, they just started to feed the ball to the inside. Georgia just decided that she was going to take over. And right now, I did not see an answer from the Lady Phoenix.
No, and another thing is, like, even when Georgia's on the inside, I mean, I talked about her rebounding. I mean, she's probably already got a double-double today. I mean,
we don't keep track of rebounds just because.
No, we're not that skilled.
Yeah.
As simple as that. We're just not that skilled. I know better than to say it.
Hockey assists? Yeah, we got that.
I could keep track of block shots in hockey, too. Rebounds. There's so many people getting rebounds in a game that I would never be able to do it. I just know better than that.
We got 1 minute left here. Let's check into that YouTube chat. Thanks again to Aaron over at Sports Consulting. First of all, he put those great graphics together for us at the beginning of the pregame, so I want to thank him for continuing to do that for us. And Mr. Fitzsimmons, thank you. We really appreciate it. Watching from Muskego, cheering on our favorite player is Hannah Fitzsimmons, number 50 for the Phoenix. So I appreciate that. Anybody can be putting stuff into the chat. I know I got 32 computers logged in here, and I know a lot of people say, well, my daughter doesn't like it when I put in there. Well, she's going to like it in 5 years. I'm telling you that right now. She's going to come back, and they'll be able to watch it. So put your thoughts in there right now, because we create this to create those long-lasting memories for kids, and you never know what's going to happen. So make sure you just put that your 2 cents in there and let them know that they're your favorite player. All right, Justin, you were coaching in the Lady Phoenix locker room. What are you telling them?
You got to find a way to stop the inside pass. I mean, you can double Georgia all night, but if she's getting the ball on the inside, there's nothing you can do to stop it. You got to find a way to not let the ball get to the inside, and maybe keep shooting threes, because, I mean, the threes were going down for them. I mean, you have Wendorf, who's a pretty good shooter. I mean, I would tend to think that they want to try to keep things to the outside, because they're probably not going to score on the inside with Georgia's presence defensively.
I would agree with you. And on the defensive side, they're not going to have a choice but to sell out and double team Georgia, triple team Georgia, take the fouls, try and frustrate her, which is hard to do. I mean, you watch her and she smiles all the time. I think I've only seen one time where she was frustrated, and I think she was more frustrated. There's one of those soccer kicks again. Good hand-eye foot coordination. But I only saw one time, and she wasn't frustrated with necessarily with the players. She was frustrated with what I think she thought was the officiating. But we'll see how things turn out here. Again, I've seen this crew a couple of times. I think they were very consistent. I thought we saw them actually at the Trailways crossover, and they were very consistent first half to second half. So I'm assuming that will stay the same.
Keys for the Oaks is don't do what you did to start this half. Don't throw those high passes. They missed a lot of them early in the game, and that's what caused them to not score.
Good defense there by Krista Sabo flying across. Vielbig, nice step inside, couldn't grab it or finish it. By far the shortest player on the court, but the one with the biggest heart. She battles in there and fights. Wow, popping that one from way downtown. Georgia Hoffman with a good box out there on Nyhart. Good hustle up the court to Liebnow. I thought she would drive. She didn't. Gets it back over to Georgia Hoffman. Good movement. Georgia steps inside, misses, gets their own rebound, drops it, and puts it on the floor. And the foul. 24. That's going to be Nyhart's third foul.
That is not what you want.
No.
I mean, you'll lose a lot of size inside with losing Nyhart.
Boy, the doctor has a great shot there. We're going to have to figure out how to get that shot. I don't know if I have a tripod that'll get that high. Was that about 8 feet that I'm going to have to get one? Because that is an awesome.
I can tell you right now, I can't reach that high.
Oh, I can't. Not at all. Georgia Hoffman missing one more time. That's her second miss. That does not happen. From the free throw line, Wendorf gets cut off. Working at Allie Cole on the outside. She's going to try and get in. Dribble drive to the kick, and a travel is going to be called on Elizabeth Gilpin.
That one was pretty obvious. Took a jab step and then took a couple steps before she dropped the ball on the floor. Jeff, you're turning me into a basketball guy. I'm not really enjoying.
Oh, yes, you are. And Justin says that is because we both are hockey guys, but you saw our mission there, and you saw Mr. Fitzsimmons even talk about that. He appreciates it, but that truly is our mission. We cover all sports. I shouldn't say, I mean, we try to. Haven't done gymnastics. We're not doing swimming and diving.
I draw the line at wrestling.
We haven't done wrestling yet, but that's just because it hasn't fit into our schedule. We typically had been until our friends from Ripon went back to school. We were running 3 broadcasts a day, trying to run 3 broadcasts a day, just because we want to try and create these memories for these ladies and for the guys, especially at the smaller schools. Good shot there. Good, nice job there by Lydia Vassell. And that might be what you're talking about, Justin. They may need to start popping threes and see if that's going to make a difference. Vielbig inside to Meredith Steinke. Gives it over to Georgia Hoffman, and she's going to put it in, and she's going to get fouled. Big smile on her face one more time. That'll be on Lydia Vassell, so that's her first only.
Wish we kept track of assists. That is one thing that the Oaks, I mean, they tend to do a very good job on.
Dishing the ball, yep. Missing on that one again. Working the ball on the outside, missing. Liebnow is going to let it go out of bounds, and she's going to grab a hold of it. Thanks to the 40 computers who are logged on here watching this. We really appreciate it. I don't think there's too many other contests that are taking place around the state. We know tomorrow there won't be hardly. I don't think there'll be any. I don't know that every school has canceled.
Well, I know when I was talking to Tyler, he said the only one in the local area that hadn't yet was Fond du Lac.
Okay. Maybe they don't have as much of a rural population that probably could have something to do with it, but Ryan Vielbig dishes it over. It's good defense here right now by the Lady Phoenix. Inside, tried to get it there, and there's one of those that finally had her fronted was Hannah Fitzsimmons. Good defense by the Lady Phoenix. Fitzsimmons grabs it. Back to the outside. Good drive step there. Blocked there by Georgia Hoffman. Krista Sabo grabs it, gets it out to Meredith Steinke. Steinke, who is going to try and push it up, gives it over to Georgia Hoffman. Liebnow thought about popping the three. You know, I kind of would like to see that as well, Justin. I talk about this all the time when I watch these Oaks. Good, tried to get it in there again, and another defensive play by Fitzsimmons, but she was stepping on the line. She has risen up and said, I'll take the challenge. Give me Georgia. Trying to finish my thought there was I want to make sure that I think some of these other ladies just need to shoot. I think Liebnow had the ball there. She had the chance. Don't hesitate. Pop it. Especially with this right here, right? Let Georgia crash and go get the rebound. Don't be afraid to pop those balls from the outside, especially if you have a little bit of space. I'd like to see Alexis shoot. I mean, I haven't seen Krista do a lot, but she can shoot. Driving in, Lydia Fleury off of the hand. We'll see the inbound here with the doctor. Then back to the main. Justin running the main here as well as announcing. Back to that 2-3 zone with Rothering on the inside. Pick to the outside, driving in. Oh, good hands there by Olivia Vielbig. They're going to call it joint possession.
Well, even if it wasn't joint possession, they don't call a jump ball there, it's a travel. So, I mean, because she established a pivot foot, jumped, and then landed and started the dribble again. So, double dribble, travel, whatever you want to call it.
Right, but good hands there by Olivia Vielbig to get some stuff into there. Taken away here by the Lady Phoenix. Trying to push in there, a hand on Lydia Fleury, had a hand on the back of Allie Cole first.
Just the first team foul of the half for the Oaks.
Not over and back because it came from out of bounds.
Learning, Jeff.
I know. Wendorf takes it, drives right in, misses. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Olivia Vielbig will be called for that one, and shooting, so going to the line. Shot short by Wendorf. Alexis Liebnow is going to come in, give Georgia a break. And I think Harper Brands came in as well. That one is good for Wendorf. That's her first point of this half. Sabel to Alexis Liebnow. Back to Krista Sabel. Good tight defense again here. Inside, good work to Rothering, just missing it. Battles, picks it up, gets it inside to Vielbig. She misses it. Lydia Fleury tried to help out there, couldn't. Wendorf pushes down to Fitzsimmons, steps inside without Georgia. That's an easy bucket for two. 28-21 in the second half. 11:55 to go. Very low scoring affair, especially like I said, the last game that I had here at home with the Lady Oaks, they put up 83 points. Good job in there to Liebnow. Back out to Fleury. She kicks to Vielbig. To Liebnow. There's a good pick set. And a travel for Alexis Liebnow. My mic must be up just a little bit too high that I keep picking up the bench noise, and it's okay, I guess. Where are you shooting that camera at?
Me? I'm right in the middle. I was dialed into it.
Justin is very interested in the Notre Damers. Oh, wait, no, the Irishmen, or the whatever they are. Take your money and run.
I just don't want Notre Dame to win. I don't know who. I think you've got to be a sick person to want Ohio State to win anything. I'm sorry.
Lydia Fleury's second foul. Ball comes in to the Lady Phoenix.
I'd rather have the Minnesota Gophers win the national championship than Ohio State.
So that was Lydia Vassal missing that and taken away by Ryan Vielbig. She's going to try and push it up. Sabel over to Rothering. Back to Fleury. Tried to get it back over to Rothering. Good defense there by the Lady Phoenix. Trying to pick that up. That is number 14, Libby Kieselhorst. Got the camera right down there again on the floor. I just love this action. Fleury to Sabel. Into Georgia. Back in and just turns and puts it right back in. You close the lead too close, we bring Georgia back in.
They didn't make it that close. It's still a 9-point game.
Yeah, but I know that, I mean, again, you can see these ladies can score. Harper Brand, so you talked about it, Justin. They can pop from three. You can't let them close. That's two buckets here, and they're within one. Inside to Georgia. Trying to front her was Fitzsimmons. Vielbig grabs a hold of it. Kicks it back out to Sabel. Now into Georgia with good ball movement there again, and Georgia Hoffman. What people don't get a chance to see unless you go back and you watch this is Georgia does not sit still. She is constantly moving, trying to break to get herself open. Kick. Brands nails that one for two. Harper Brands having a pretty good game here for Luther Prep.
Well, and if Georgia gets any sort of inside positioning and they can get the ball to her, she's never going to have a chance. No one's ever going to have a chance because there's not many girls that are as tall as her.
Oh, good kick. Rothring, what a nice play there. So should that be an assist? Absolutely it is. But we don't keep track of it. But that's, again, Georgia could have gone up. Got a full timeout going to be taken here by the Lady Phoenix and Coach Paulson. We'll step aside and take it with him. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with Cameron Hatcher and Justin Schwartzmiller.
After surviving breast cancer, I felt this calling to help other women heal. I thought, why not build a respite house? I wasn't sure it was going to work financially speaking for my family, but with the guidance of Thrivent, I really felt like we were going to figure it out. Taking the leap to start my nonprofit has been the most rewarding thing I've done in my life.
Jonathan Leonard, Thrivent Financial here in Waupun, serving the local communities.
God bless.
Friday, January 31st is going to be a special night as the basketball teams and fans of Central Wisconsin Christian, Hildisford, and Johnson Creek join forces for Hoops for Hope, a night for cancer at the CWC Gymnasium. Several activities will be taking place to raise funds to support two area families battling brain cancer. CWC Director of Advancement Greg Zonefeld and CWC 2014 alumni Jared Rignaris. We know that cancer has touched many of our lives in some manner and want to invite you to partner with us in making this a very successful evening of hope. Check out the CWC website for further information.
Welcome back here to Oakfield. 10-point lead here for the Lady Oaks. Coming up on 9 minutes, almost the halfway mark here of the second half. Wendorf kicks it out to Nyhard. she had to sit with her 3 fouls. Comes in off of the leg, and a good job there again with quick hands. I believe that was Krista Sabo reaching in there and slapping at the ball. Liebnow with it. She turns, kicks it out to Vielbig. Back to Alexis Liebnow. Meredith Steinke, guarded there by Nyhart. Yeah, you can't put Nyhart on Hoffman because she'll definitely end up with another foul. Fitzsimmons with a pretty good defense. Oh, and Georgia's going to pick up a cheapo, but that's only her 2nd foul. Reaching around, slapping the hand.
She reached.
Yeah. So I said a cheapo. Oops. See?
We are forgetting things.
I did forget to put the charger on the computer. That would be a problem here. I plugged it in the back. All right. Sorry about that.
I don't remember who hit the basket.
I don't either. All right. I think we were there the whole time. We just weren't announcing because it had jumped on us. My apologies here. Thanks, Caleb, for putting that in the chat. Trying to work it, and it's going to be a foul this time on number 40, Lydia Vassold.
50.
50 that was? That was
on
Fitzsimmons?
50. Yep. And there was another foul on 24 as well. She's got 4 now.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
All right, so that's Hannah Fitzsimmons' first foul. Vielbig. 8-point differential here at 7 minutes and counting. So I forgot to plug in my computer. Alexis Liebnow. I'm glad that she popped that shot. She probably, like she said, she's hanging her head, but I think that that was the shot. Foul on Meredith Steinke. That's her first.
Not letting them get away with as much of the stuff on the hands as they were in the
No,
first half.
I would agree with you.
I don't disagree with. The hand checking and stuff like that is normally a foul if you're reaching in.
All we ask is you stay consistent, right?
Yep.
And that's so far been the case. Shot from back behind. Fitzsimmons for 3. And it's now a 5-point differential as they're coming down the court to the doctor. Has a chance to look at Georgia. Good low angle shot pop there. Vielbig misses it. Sabel's gonna try and get there, and she ends up stepping on the line. 6:15. Starting to come to life here, Justin. Looks like we have a little bit better contest here, and you talked about it. If they can start popping threes or hitting from the outside, it's going to be a very interesting contest.
Well, it all started with they taking advantage on the inside with Hoffman out of the game, and now they're kicking, driving and kicking,
and you get that turnover there. That's one of the things they couldn't do there.
Still, I mean, it's a 2-possession game right now. I mean, no need to even, they're starting to run a little bit of a half-court press, but they don't need to right away.
No.
Still 6 minutes on 5:50 now.
Lydia Fleury with the ball for the Lady Oaks. Gives it to Ryan Vielbig. Georgia, with a nice little screen, pick, whichever you want to call it. Calls out a play, kicks it out to Ryan Vielbig.
Going to see the Oaks try to kill more time, too. They're going to pass the ball around and look for the right shot.
Or get the foul. Rothering kicks, misses. Nope, foul they're going to call. On number 12, Wendorf. It's her first. I'm trying to see if I can switch cases here. Good shot down there. Glad I've got 2 other producers with us here. And who was that?
Haley Rothring.
Good job there by Haley. Good answer. Back up to a 7-point lead here for the Lady Oaks. A little short. And it's going to stay right here.
It's a good call if the official went off the hands of, I believe it was Lydia Fleury.
I think that was as well. Moving the ball around. Wendorf drives the baseline, tries to get it inside. Lydia Fleury with some good active hands, grabbed away by Georgia Hoffman. Picked up. Rothring puts it on the floor. Tries to work her way inside. Active hands in here by the defense of the Lady Phoenix. Timeout's going to be called here for White. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them and we'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with Justin Schwartzmiller and the doctor on the floor.
This is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com.
Welcome back here to Oakfield. 4 minutes and counting. Lady Oaks, they're just going to eat up some time. They'll go to the free throw line. They'll be happy to take it there. Georgia Hoffman tries to step inside, gets it over to Rothring. Inside, missed, and a rebound goes to Harper Brands. Taken away by Georgia Hoffman. And she nails it up there for 2 and stretches the lead back out to 9. We're coming up to the 3-minute mark here, and this is also the time when we start asking you. You got to let us know, who do we interview at the end of the game should the Lady Oaks pull this off. Still going to be the ball for the Lady Phoenix.
Good play from Krista Sabel reading that pass.
Yeah, I've been impressed with her defense all night. But honestly, I talked to her the last time, but you know what? If they're deserving, they're deserving, so I don't have a problem with that. Good defense there by Georgia Hoffman.
Yeah, this 2-3 zone with a little bit of hedging when the ball goes into the corner has really worked for the Oaks tonight.
Yeah, their defense has been pretty solid. If you've held this team down here for Watertown Luther Prep, you've held them down to 30 points so far. That's pretty solid.
I don't remember what their season average was. I know you had the sheets for them, so I don't.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
And I know the Oaks, they play in a lot of lower scoring games because defensively they are really sound. And they don't score. I mean, you were here for the one where they scored 80, but they tend not to score a ton of points.
That's not typically their game. Good job there by Krista Sabel one more time.
Rothring another 3. That one's rebounded inside.
I think she's one we haven't spoken to, Justin. I haven't talked to her. I don't know if you have or not, to Haley. We'll step aside and take it with him.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Welcome back here to Oakfield, 2:20 and counting, 9-point lead here. That's 3 possessions if you're shooting some threes, but right now the defense has been solid. Hammering it, missing it, way off, hustling in there to try and get the rebound, could not get it, as that was Emma Nahart missing. I'm going to say it was off of the Lady Oaks. I thought that went off of one of the Lady Phoenix, but
hit Rothering's hands.
Good shot there, it looked like, for Wendorf. Clicking it back out, popping for 3. Missing again, this time Georgia Hoffman with it. So I'm going to put my votes in here right now of who I want to interview. I mean, we don't have a choice. How do you not interview Georgia Hoffman one more time? Neihardt is fouled out of the game. I think I'm going to talk to Haley Rothering as well. We usually try to talk to 3 girls, so if you can think of somebody else, let me know in the chat.
Krista?
Well, yeah, we talked to Krista the last time too. Good hustle down here to Rothering. Lays it up and puts it in.
Very high off the glass.
Very high off the glass. You know what, Justin? I'm going to let you interview.
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
I don't have enough. I wasn't paying enough attention.
Well, I'm not really either. But okay, I'll make it work. I'll have to sneak behind you here shortly. Good block there by Georgia Hoffman. Good solid defense once again.
Largest lead of the game for the Oaks too, 11. I mean, it's always been a pretty tight game so far.
Yeah, so Justin, you'll have to control, obviously. Volume in number 3 is for that portable microphone.
Liebenau's going to pick up a foul. Good battle from Wendorf to steal that, though.
It's still only the 6th team foul with 108. Both teams, yeah.
Neither team, I mean, I can't say that yet. I'll probably jinx it, but neither team got it into the bonus in the first half. And then you have it in the second half as well. You don't see that very often.
No. Kick it back out, Wendorf. Missing as well. The ladies are just not successful with their threes tonight, and that's the difference. Good battle on the floor. Possession timeout goes to White. Coach Paulson doesn't like that. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll step aside, and I'm going to try and sneak behind Justin, and we'll head down to the floor. You listen to Jeff Sauer with Justin Schwartzmiller and the doctor.
Angling Only Guide Service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. Inbound pass from Liebenau finds Georgia Hoffman. On the baseline, triple team, pass up to Liebenau. Liebenau is fouled. That foul will go on number 32. That is Elizabeth Calpine. That will put the Oaks into the bonus. First team that goes into the bonus so far today. We'll send Alexis Liebenau to the line. Good shot from Cameron, the doctor. On the 1-1 off the back of the rim. Goes the other way. Wendorf drives inside. Wendorf kicks out. Left wing three. Off the back of the rim. Rebound inside. Trying to kick it out. Kicked out once again. A right wing three. That one's off back of the rim. Too strong. Liebenau with the rebound. And she's fouled. That foul will go on Libby Kieselhorst. Her first personal, I believe, or second personal. Second personal on Kieselhorst. Liebenau will go back to the line in the 1-on-1. 8th team foul. 25.7 seconds to go. And first one is good from Liebenau. It's a 12-point lead for the Oaks. Gets ready to take her second. Off the front of the rim, gets a roll. A 13-point lead with 25 seconds to go. Wendorf brings it up. Pops the top of the key three. Off the front of the rim. Rebound, Rothering. Fouled on the floor. But that's the 9th team foul. She will go to the line. That will go on Elizabeth Kelpine. Her third personal. Rothering will go to the line. 18.2 seconds to go. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, kicked it up. Too far for Wendorf, and it's turned over back to the Oaks with 13.5 seconds to go. Cross-court pass to Rothering. And she's going to bring it across, and they'll elect, and that'll do it. The Oaks going to get a little bit of an upset win here on the back of Georgia Hoffman, and a very good defensive game from this team. 43-30. The Oaks have won once again. After a tough loss to a very good Partyville team, they get a win today against a very good Watertown Luther Pep team. We're going to step aside, run a couple ads. Jeff's going to come back with the interviews on Jeff's live streams after these messages.
Cabin.
The Oakfield Booster Club, a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Welcome back here to Oakfield Gymnasium. Joining me now is Georgia Hoffman. Georgia, another great night offensively. Just talk a little bit about how you were feeling it again in the first half.
I mean, I was going up and I wasn't listening in the first half. It felt really good because on Saturday I wasn't really hitting very good from the inside or the outside. But I was kind of just pounding in the paint, realized what was working, what wasn't working, so then I just stuck to what worked for me, and it worked out good.
Yeah, and you do a really nice job of putting it up on the board from multiple angles, so I'm really impressed with how well you do that. Just talk about also how much you were feeling it, even though they were trying to double team you, especially here even in the second half.
It helps really with my passes from my teammates. Obviously, they lead me to the basket, and that helps a lot. And like, it kind of just gets rid of the double almost, because like if they're leading you towards the basket, you don't really have to worry. They're all behind you, and just finishing over them. They were big, like they were physical, so I just had to get physical back, and it was good.
Talk about your defense, because again, I was pretty impressed with your defense in there. You pretty much had control of the paint.
Yeah, we switched from a man to a 2-3 a lot. It was kind of back and forth throughout the entire game. But when I was guarding a girl that kind of did everything, she kind of like would be inside and out. So I kind of, when she was outside, I could, because the little girls were having to guard bigger girls, so I would just be their help on the weak side and kind of just helping out my teammates and being there for them when like they're undersized.
Anytime that you hold a team to 30 points, you got to feel good about your defense.
Yeah, definitely. It was really good tonight. We did a really good job like adjusting and rotating the 2-3-2 to pick off some of their passes.
Congratulations, great game tonight.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much for covering it.
Oh, you betcha. Anytime, Georgia. Yep. Thank you. Haley, welcome.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I have to tell you, I was very impressed tonight on the defensive side here, especially when you went to the 2-3 zone. Just talk about how tough that is in there and how well you battle down there.
It's tough since I'm not the tallest on the team. So when coach put me in, I just had to, we always practice getting around the bigger girls in the paint. So I just did what we do in practice and did well.
Well, just talk about your mindset there, because you are battling very physical in there. You don't let people push you around.
Yeah, I just try to be big, act bigger than I am, and it usually works out. So.
You also had a pretty good offensive here in the second half. I mean, you had to feel good about your offense as well.
Yeah, I normally try harder on defense, but my shot was falling, so I just kept shooting, and it was cutting, and then I was open. So.
Well, it was a great job tonight, a great team effort. Again, we were very impressed with watching you out there battling defensively.
Yeah, that was a good win, good team win. Yeah. So.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot. This is Haley Rothring here. Coach.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Good.
This has got to feel pretty good here to take a solid team from Watertown Luther Prep. You talked about it on the pregame show, how solid they were. You held them to 30 points, and I thought it was a great battle.
Yeah, I thought the girls did a really nice job for everything that we talked about, especially only having one day to prepare for them. I felt like we made some really good adjustments from Saturday to today.
Yeah, talk about the physicality of the game.
Yeah, I mean, we talked that they were going to come out and they were going to be physical. I don't know that they were quite as physical as Partyville that we saw on Saturday, but like we talked about yesterday at practice, that was a good game for us to have before this one because it shows where some of our weaknesses are and where we can improve. So they did a nice job today.
2-3 zone with Haley down in the middle is an interesting combination.
Yeah, and to be honest, we haven't necessarily practiced that at all, but Haley did a really, really nice job of adjusting to what we were putting her into, and we talk all the time about making sure that when we're put into situations that we make sure that we communicate and we rotate, and Haley did a phenomenal job of making sure that she rotated in that 2-3. That's why I kept her there.
Offensively, you've got, a good team basketball here. I know Georgia's the one that racks up the points, but she gets them on great feeds. So just talk about your offensive set.
Yeah, sometimes we try to feed her a little bit too much when she has 2 and 3 people around her, but Georgia does a great job of getting position down low and then allowing herself to go and get that ball. Offensively, I felt like we did a really nice job of looking to attack tonight. Meredith Stanke did a nice job of attacking off the dribble a little bit in the first half, along with Ryan the second half. We've just got to be a little bit more confident in our abilities.
I would agree. Those are exactly the same things I'm saying up there. I said I'd like to see some of the other girls shooting when they get that chance. But, Coach, congratulations on a big victory here tonight, and enjoy the next couple of days off.
Will do.
Good luck with your team. So it's been Coach Stephen Gross here on the post-game show. I'm going to kick it back up to Justin. We'll run a couple of ads, and we'll wrap things up.
Call PT Tire and Service in Brandon, the automotive experts. Beat the Wisconsin snowfall. Stay charged this winter. PT Tire and Service, full service, batteries and wipers available on site. Call 920-346-TIRE. Put Christmas lights on your tree this holiday season, not your dashboard. Call PT Tire and Service to get those lights in the right place. Over 20 years in business and ready to service your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon, 920-346-TIRE.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store and runner-up for best furniture store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Generation.
Welcome back here to Oakfield Gymnasium here as we wrap things up here on the post-game show. Justin, just give us your final thoughts here about what you thought about the game.
Yeah, we talked about it. We had the conversation down with the players and the coach about the 2-3 zone today, and I think that was the biggest thing for Oakfield. Is it was a pretty tight game the majority of the time. When Georgia Hoffman went out, they made it close, but they switched to that 2-3 zone, and they kept it at about that 9-10 point window pretty much the entire second half.
And I was impressed again when they needed to, so they were able to still give enough time to Georgia to get enough time for her to get her rest and then come back in and battle. And I thought that was awesome team effort today here against a high-quality opponent once again here for the Lady Oaks.
That's a quality win. I mean, you talk about in college basketball, you talk about a Tier 1 win or whatever. That's a Tier 1 win for this Oakfield team. I mean, and they've struggled against good opponents so far this season, and this is a good win.
Right. This is 2 wins in a row that they've had over Midwest Classic Conference opponents who were both pretty solid. I just think that it was a fantastic win. Justin, I don't know if you can see the button there that has our upcoming schedule here. I know that everybody's going to have off of school tomorrow, so we will not have a broadcast tomorrow. Might be one that says upcoming schedule. Should be towards the very top. You got to just hit the button to turn the eye on. Can you see upcoming schedule or not there?
I got to scroll this thing over so I can see the...
Oh, no, it's on the left-hand side here, over here. It's not going to be it'll be an eye over here. It'll say upcoming schedule, it should say.
I'm so
it's like the third one right there.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, now you covered my face. Thanks.
Go ahead and I don't know if you can see it there, but we were supposed to have Springs Waupun hockey tomorrow. We will not. I think that'll probably be rescheduled to Thursday.
Yes,
is what I'm thinking.
Both teams do not play on Thursday, and I know that Waupun doesn't play till next Friday, so it's open for both of them. But you have as of right now, we have a doubleheader at CWC
on Thursday as well. Correct. And then go ahead. I can't read it from here.
Warbirds Friday as they play on Wisconsin Valley Union.
As well as a CWC girls game against Salam that day as well.
What is a Salam?
It's one of the schools from Milwaukee area.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
And then the boys Trailway on Saturday. They'll have CWC taking on Partyville and Oakfield taking on Abundant Life Christian.
Both of those teams, Partyville is a ranked team, so it's going to be very interesting to see how that comes up. They're a ranked team. Abundant Life is a ranked team, so it's going to be very interesting over there at the Trailways to see how things turn out over there. And then on Sunday, I do my volunteer work because I'm going to be covering the youth Pee Wee tournament for Waupun. So we've got you covered here for our sports.
They're really getting into the Prison City thing, aren't they?
They love it.
It seems like every tournament's named in
It
Waupun is
the
Prison City now, yeah.
Prison City Shootouts. So thanks again for following us here. We really appreciate it. Again, the Hoop for Hopes, I hope that you'll join us October 31st with a doubleheader. And we really will appreciate the support in this community. We had a fantastic showing for the Pink Out on Saturday. I want to thank the doctor, Cameron Hatcher, here for his great work that he's done. I also want to thank Justin. Again, thank you for the great work that you have done, again, throughout the entire year, but also for today's broadcast, and hope that you've enjoyed it here. It's Jeff Sauer here signing off from Oakfield Gymnasium. Take care. God bless. Can't wait to see you at a rink or a court near us. Thank you for watching our broadcast. A shout out to our sponsors. This is Jeff Sauer. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Until next time, may God bless you today and every day.